Has there been any Tuitt news the closer we get to the draft? Without official news, the more concerned I get.
Don't believe everything you see.
I think it's the opposite, actually. The closer
Believe
we
what you
get.
see?
No, the closer we get without any hard news, it makes me think he's just coming back.
Why?
Because the Steelers, I feel like they would have addressed it way earlier.
Why?
Somehow, some way, cutting him or trading him, whatever it is, so we could sign free agents. I think they're under the assumption, maybe they talked with him behind the scenes, that he's coming back.
Okay. Cool.
Are you getting more concerned?
Nah, I was trying to figure out where all the optimism was. That's all, man.
With Tuitt coming back?
Yeah. He was like, man, the less I hear, the more confident I am. I was like, oh, all right. I mean, everybody different. That's how it works for you. I hear people say no news is good news. I'm a communication guy. I don't want to guess on either party. I like to, if there's any concern, let's pick up the phone. Let's talk about it. What's the answer? Yay or nay? Like, that's how I like to operate. That gives me a little bit more comfort when I don't hear and I don't, get that direct communication. Yeah, it's like, well, for the same people that say, well, why, does he have to say something? It's like, well, why doesn't he have to say something? Like, I want to know something if I'm the team.
Well, maybe that has taken place behind the scenes, because does it really matter for the team to come out and say anything official? Because right now he is on the roster.
Yeah,
it's not like they have to say anything.
Yeah, I'm good either way, man. We'll see.
Because maybe there has been some stuff addressed. Because I think there were some tweets by some Pittsburgh reporters over the last month that saying all signs are pointing in the direction of Tuitt coming back. Right? There's been multiple reports.
That's a
it's just there's nothing official yet.
Yeah, it's just I'm cool either way, man. We'll see how it plays out. But
I'm with you. I would like to hear some official news, but I just don't think it matters to the Steelers right now to drop that information. Like, what good is it? Why does it matter? Just to put people at ease. I mean, they're operating
they
in their
fan base. But
that's true.
It's up to them, man.
But yeah, they're operating on their own way right now. I mean, we got the draft. We got certain free agents. Maybe they are trying to kind of conceal what they're doing behind the scenes. Yeah. So the rest of the NFL doesn't know what we're up to. Maybe that's what it is.
I guess for me, the only reason why I don't give them as much credit of, oh yeah, man, they got this thing already figured out. They've already talked to him. They got this and that. The closer it gets, the better. Is because I think about how this played out last year with DeCastro, Steven Nelson, and Vince Williams. And we said, oh yeah, man, we got them. They got a plan, cap space, all that other stuff. And we looked at those three players and how they handled that situation with all three of those guys. And it was like, man, if this was how it was going to end, y'all should have done this a month or 2 months prior to. That's all.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But we definitely were saying the same thing. Like, oh, yeah, man, we trust them. Like, they got this. And when that happened, we're just like, so you still cut DeCastro at a point where the market
I think it was only really
dried
DeCastro, though, because Steven Nelson we got rid of pretty early. DeCastro, were we waiting for him, though, about the injury?
Vince, he was the other one.
What happened with that?
Remember, we cut him initially because we were bringing back Spillane. And then after that, they brought him back on like the vet minimum.
He retired. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a little different though too?
No, because they cut him first. They cut him to try to do the whole money thing, but by the time they did it, it was already later in the process, if I remember correctly.
But with him retiring, that's I mean, that's on him then. No, that's not.
No, but I'm thinking of when they first made because he wasn't going to retire before they cut him.
Yeah, I just don't remember
because that changed all the money. Yeah,
I thought we cut him pretty early in the process.
I thought it was. I gotta remember.
I think DeCastro was the only one lingering around, from what I remember at least.
Yeah,
and I think that had to do with is he good? Is like because if he was healthy, we would have kept him, right?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't do that. I ain't even cut him, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, in the sense of why for me, I don't just lean on the side of it's always gonna work out perfectly. They got this great plan because it's like, well, it didn't happen like that last year. That's all.
Yeah. I don't blame people for being concerned or seeing this ambiguity as not a good thing.
And especially after all of last year, what did he do? With Tuitt.
Right.
And it was still the same what? No talking about it, mum's the word, hush, hush. And then it was, oh yeah, man, it looked like he might be coming back. And then it was, nothing. And so I do think that's another reason why, like, we hear about it even more, so it's even more heightened this go around because it's like, well, dude, this is the same type of situation that was going on last year where it was really quiet. You never said anything about it. And 1 week turned into 2 weeks, turned into 6 weeks, turned into the whole season. And that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I just think I'm less concerned.
Okay.
As time goes on. That's all. Just because I feel like they're planning on having him back. Now, what does Tuitt do? That's a whole nother story.
That is.
I think the Steelers are planning on having him back.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's kind of my point because if he wasn't, if they were like, all right, we just need to move on, that would have been addressed way earlier.
Yeah.
Now the official news, it's something we'd like to hear. I just don't think the Steelers need to do anything in that regard right now.
Now, how would you feel if it's Tuitt that they're waiting on, though, and Tuitt is the one just not giving them an answer?
Oh, yeah, if that's the case, oof. Yeah, that's different then. I'm thinking they had that conversation, though.
We're going to find out when this draft happens. We're going to find out when this draft happens. We're going to see what the first round looking like. Ooh.
You think?
We might know something.
Even if we take Jordan Davis, though, I mean,
I think we might
Tuitt still might be back.
We'll see. It's interesting, though, man.